Hi y'all, Dan here. Thanks for joining me.
Full day ahead of us, don't we? That's all right. I slept good.
Well, we're getting ready for heading out on the second day. We finished breakfast, we cleaned up camp, and McIntyre's just finishing up, loading up. So I'm going to walk down here just a little ways before I go back and get my pack on, and we'll head out. Just going to let you know sort of the plan for the day is we're going to cut across toward the east and there hit the Burkhead Mountain Trail that I was on a few weeks ago. We'll take that all the way south and to another mountaintop, and this is, McIntyre tells me that it's sort of has a rock crown around the top of it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. We'll spend the night there, and then it'll give us a full day of hiking tomorrow to get back to the car, and then we'll call it a trip. But yeah, this is going to be a beautiful day. It's, you know, it isn't real hot so far, and it's not real humid, and it's just a beautiful day. Okay, we've had a slight change of plans, and we're going to camp down here by Hannah's Creek. Let me show you our campsite. It's pretty sweet. There's McIntyre and his gear getting set up to put up the hammock. And got a fire pit right here, and then he's gonna put me up a hammock right here that I can be by the fire, and then right behind the hammock will be my tent site. We met another guy who was oh, what did he do? He was trail maintenance. Yeah, and worked up on the New York side of the trail. Coming down to fill up my bag with some water and filter it and get a drink, and then get ready for the evening. But this is such a pretty place. Let's just take a few seconds and let the water serenade us. As I sat here by this stream, let me read a few more verses of the poem that I began last night, The Ear of the Universe by Francis Calvert. Francis is a good friend of mine living in the UK, and these are his words. A monk wanders through the silence of space and time, becoming, through communion with you, mystically joined. Through contemplation of the divine, your presence can be felt. his purpose to live the meaning you have given him as a servant of God. Chaos became order, order that has being through your will. The soul of man sought its place amongst your creatures. Our streams of consciousness take us into territories so far uncharted by our eternal quest for meaning. Nature is bedecked with emerald forests, places that men have retired to meet their God, sitting by the deep blue amethyst streams in a quest for peace and knowledge. Crystals of thought issue forth from meditations of the infinite mercy of your love. How serene a picture, created in the mind of man by the visions of the divine. Mountains tower above the horizon in all their glory, majestically beckoning us to their summit, as if they know their role in helping us connect with our Creator, mystically drinking in of the nectar of God, the sweetness of His love that gives strength to carry on the quest. Well, I'm going to head on back up here to our campsite. See, I can't start us a fire for the night. Maybe that'll give McIntyre a surprise if he can wake up to a fire. So. Well, we've come to the end of day 2, and tomorrow we'll walk about 5.5 miles back to the car. But as I shut down tonight, the fire's going outside, and I want to finish this poem that Francis has written. We pass through time like shuttles in a loom, weaving our way through the fabric of life. How intricately we follow the pattern laid down for us, immersing ourselves into the job of perfectly executing each stitch in time, the rhythm of life. We continually travel down the road of life so that we may find our being, our very essence, walking nomadically from one place to another in search of answers to our questions. At the end of time, our life, we've gone some way to help the quest. Death is but a consummation of all that we have lived as mortals. Now we join those gone before in life eternal, in the last act of resignation to the will of God. How beautiful it was to whisper a word into the ear of the universe. That'll do us for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless.